Holy hell, welcome back to another episode of Pointless Web Browsing. It has been like a month since I got one of these out. Not really so much my fault on that. More or less AT&T having shitty data plans and screwing me around. Which, unfortunately, even in this episode, we're not going to be at full swing just yet. We got to wait another week for that. But that'll be episode 19, of course. But, the only thing we're pretty much going to be lacking for tonight is going to be a game. That's what we're going to be lacking. So, unfortunately, we're still suffering a little bit of the repercussion of shitty service providers. But I got plenty of sites in store to go through, check them out with you, see what we got. Probably some good reads. I know there's a couple definitely good, entertaining reads that I've been holding on to for a little while because I'm like, oh, wait, I want to save this. Now is the time, and they're some of the more funnier reads that I've had in a while. So, with that all being said, ladies and gentlemen, let us begin.
Only come out at night, but we're still looking for sign. When I wake up, oh, I can't help but to wonder, is this even real? Don't wanna miss a thing, so still wide awake. Only come out at night, but we're still looking for sign. When I wake up, oh, I can't help but to wonder, is this even real? Is this even real?
As far as pointless goes, I always like to have at least one pointless. Like, truly, truly pointless. I mean, of course, they're all usually pointless, but nothing like, pointless like, oh, a revolving web browser. Because that's what I want. I want my page to constantly spin. Yeah. It's good times. We're not going any further. I just wanted to show you this. There's a lot of different versions of Google out there. But, I mean, I don't know if it is Google or if it's just like a mock of Google but what the hell? Spinning web pages. Let's really begin this episode. Alright. So here we got a site, and I've had it for a while, I know that, but I don't know if I've actually ever shown it, and I don't think I have. I think I've shown something similar to it, but we're going to check it out nonetheless, so let us go here. Alright, so first here on the left we got navigation, your main menu, alien videos, pictures, discussions, latest ET and UFO space news, home base. I'm actually reading that backwards and I'm going from bottom up. Home base, submit pics, submit videos, submit stories, make contact with the website creators. Unfortunately, probably not the aliens. Now, that would be something I'd be interested in making contact with. This site, apparently, or assuming this page, this section of it has to do specifically with, like, alien reptilians. I guess, I'm familiar with it, with the theory and all. It's not one that I'm not outside of the realm of saying nothing. I don't say that anything is impossible because it's just improbable. But at the same time, you never know. But let's check out what they got for info on the reptilians. The reptilians, or reptoids, alien race, which is a word mixed from reptilians and humanoids and are the same creature, are human-looking lizard creatures that can shapeshift. They are also known as dinosauroids. I don't think I've ever heard of a dinosauroid. Lizard folk That sounds racist. Lizard men, saurians, alpha draconians, and sauroids. I want to say the saurians. Isn't that the lizard race from Star Trek or some shit? I could be wrong. I don't know. But alpha draconians sound extremely familiar too, like I've seen that in a movie somewhere. But reptilians are tall, around 7 to 9 feet, have green scaly skin, 3 long fingers, and an opposable thumb with talons on the ends, holes for ears, muscular legs and arms. There have been reports of reptilians with and without tails, with and without wings, and hidden genitalia. What? Where'd you get that report? What? That's the report I want to read. Where's that at? I want to read the report where the person was like, oh, they can hide. Yeah, come on. They have been sighted wearing very little clothes except for armor, but are always seen with some sort of utility belt said to be used to help them become invisible. Batman? What the hell? They can hide their genitalia. Fun fact, ladies and gentlemen, something I didn't know. Something I could have went without knowing, but now it says here they don't wear clothes except for, or very little clothes except for armor. Dude looks like he's got a muscle shirt on. These guys look up. He's going for a jog at night. I mean, he's got a hoodie. This is the Mayan reptilian king, apparently. That looks kind of Mayan to me. This is I guess that's a reptile alien shape-shifting. Which, okay. Kinky. Reptilians and the New World Order. Reptilians are very dangerous alien species that are bent on domination of the Earth. They are very intelligent, known as evil, have telekinetic powers, and have a warlike mentality that has driven them to secretly incorporate themselves into our society for their cause. Some conspiracy theories suspect that many important leaders are actually reptilians acting as humans in order to help them with their agenda. From George W. Bush to members of the British royal family. Fucking lizards. There are a few different theories as to where the reptilians actually come from. Some say that they were here on Earth before us humans and live in secret underground in various caverns around the world, while others believe that they are from Alpha Draconis star system on the Orion constellation, or both. Both. You have the C, maybe A and B option. Reptilians, the pyramids, the Mayans, and the Bible. Oh, good. The reptilians have been around since the beginning of mankind and have been thought to have given the human race much of its early technology, helped build the pyramids, worked with the Mayans, and helped to start early religions pretending to be gods and manipulating Adam and Eve in the Bible. While dealing with the story of the Garden of Eden, the Midrash also deals with the serpent. It declares that before causing Adam and Eve to sin, it had legs. Bearish Rabbah 19. Apparently these are sections of a different version of the Bible, you know, because there's a lot and how they're worded and changed up. But according to this, the serpent was once a tall, splendid, and regal creature. When its fate was decided, and it is written that upon thy belly shall thou go. Bereshit 3:14. The ministering angels descended and cut off its arms and legs. Bereshit Rabbah 20. This tradition gives the image of the enticing serpent an impressive dimension that has repercussions on many viewpoints of the ancient world, which saw the serpent as representing forces of evil on one hand and possessing supernatural powers on the other. Unfortunately, their final goal is to eventually enslave the human race in the New World Order and use humans for mining and other physical tasks when the time is right. I'll cut a lizard. Out of all the different types of aliens visiting Earth, the reptilians are by far the most dangerous to our very existence as humans. They have very little respect for us and want the Earth for themselves. Some say that the Greys have been working against the reptilians in order to help the human race, but it's unclear why. They may have a similar agenda and just don't want the reptilians to acquire the Earth before them. Oh, fuck. Here's some more reptilian pictures. Is this the... I can't tell. No, that's the brain. I think. No idea. We got some pictures here, some reptilian pictures. And just your basic average sketches. There's like a really crappy statue. They've got one. Oh, they've got some Egyptian pictures there. You know, of course. There's a bird, too. Are birds taking over? I'm just curious. Or was that the reptilian shape-shifting? Huh, got us fucking eyeballing the birds now. We're fucking onto you. Now, what else the hell do we have? Alright, so at this point, I am kind of disappointed in this site. I was going to show the videos. I went through, you know, and I actually did watch the first one that was 1 minute and 47 seconds. The reason why I'm not wasting your time with it is, if you want to see it, go to the Onion Network and fucking watch it, because that's what it is. It's even got the damn logo down there in the corner. And, I mean, it's a funny clip, but still, obviously, I'm not going to play it. But that kind of, it really crushed me. That means this, I don't really, I mean, not like I was taking it seriously to begin with, but, gym shirt, I'm fucking telling you, man. He was at the gym, he's out fucking running. That, or he's like, I don't know, he's kind of skinny compared to some of these other ones. Maybe he's like the crackhead out at night trying to rob somebody. Crackhead lizards. Can lizards be addicted to crack? I guess they could. But the CIA had some... Fuck, I'm out of it. Next! Okay, so this little site that I've got here, it's called lifetricks.com. And already just reading off the first one, just the nature of the page. It's seems to be a lot like life hacks. You know. Whatever. I don't know if it's the same people or not, but don't really care either. But we are going to review this site and check out a few of them, and if they're cool, we'll keep going for a little bit, and if not, we'll bounce and we'll move on. So, first one is keep bananas fresher by wrapping the stem in plastic wrap. Stop your bananas from browning too quickly. Huh. Didn't know that. But then again, I don't eat bananas. Like, ever. So, yeah. Turn a cord into a coil cord. Break the cords inside your cord. Wrap it around a pin, and then go over it with a hairdryer for 2 to 3 minutes. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't... A coil cord. That's gonna fuck your coil up. Your cord, whatever. You're... it may very well be all slinky, but I seriously doubt it's gonna work afterwards. Use toothpaste to hang picture frames. Put a dab of toothpaste on the frame where you need the nails to be. Press against the wall to leave marks, which can later be wiped as guides for hanging in, for hammering in, hanging in. But no, okay, I was thinking it was telling me that like I could use toothpaste to like glue my picture frame up on the wall at first. I was like, okay, this is bullshit. Paint garden rocks with glow-in-the-dark paint. That seems very time-consuming. Wouldn't it eventually wash away? Water-damaged foam? Oh yeah. Put it in a Ziploc bag with rice for 24 hours. It will absorb the moisture and work again. I've gotten my phone wet in the past. I have done that, and my phone did end up working afterwards, so I mean, it may have not just had enough water damage to make it stop working, but as soon as it did happen, I just took everything apart. And, you know, back when you could take your batteries. I'm sorry, I have an iPhone, so I can't do that no more. But, yeah. Like I said, it worked for me. Out of AA batteries, you can use the AAA batteries by filling the gap on the positive side with a small wad of tin foil. You can fill the gap on the positive side with a small wad of tin foil. Shut up. Amplify your music or alarm by just putting it in a glass. That would probably work. And my phone is loud as hell now, too. I mean, the 6 wasn't bad, but 7 is loud. Seal plastic bag with aluminum foil and an iron. Keep food from spoiling with this simple trick. With foil and an iron. Does the iron have to be on, or is it just like the weight and flat part of the iron? I mean, what? It's very, very vague. Prep to lose weight. Spend a couple of hours, 2 nights a week, to prepare healthy, pre-portioned meals in containers for the next few days. This way, when you're hungry, it will be easy to reach for one rather than letting your hunger impulse take over. Where the hell did that come from? That's not a life hack or trick. Are you going to tell me how to cook now? Store ready to blend healthy smoothie packs in Ziploc bags in your freezer. You're telling me how to cook now. I don't know. One more page? I'm not really that fond of it. But we'll do one more page, because I like to be fair. And we might need some filler. And no, we'll check out one more page, and if it sucks, we're not going beyond that, though. Alright, rub a walnut on a scratched wooden surface, and it will completely disappear. I've heard that too, but damn, that picture is in a totally... You know what? I can still see that scratch, and they just changed the filter on the picture. Yeah. Stop ads while playing games on your phone. Put your phone on airplane mode. That works for some games. Some games, I actually just personally, I just found one that wouldn't even let me play unless I was connected to the internet, even though it didn't need the internet to play. It needed the internet to post ads during the game. Bastards. Stuck in the snow, put your cars. What? Floor mats. Right. Oh. It's weird how they wrote that. I guess so you could see it better, but still. Stuck in the snow, put your car's floor mats right under your tires. It will create easy traction. Yeah, or throw your mat straight out. I mean, it depends on what you're on. So, I mean, that's saying snow, ice. I could see your floor mat just going right out. But I guess it's a gamble. It's something, maybe it could work. Who knows? Maybe you'll have to replace fucking floor mats too before it's all over. Fix a scratch on an LCD screen. Rub an eraser on it until the scratch disappears. You know what? I think I'm going to keep reading some of these just because they seem to be so fucking funny and stupid. An eraser is not going to make a scratch go away. Just like a walnut is not going... You're not going to rub a walnut on the damn... You're going to scratch up the floor some more, probably. Eraser. God only knows what you're going to... You're probably going to break the crystal. I mean, you can't put a lot of pressure on screens like that. It doesn't take a lot to break them. Alright, so this is a trick to remember how many days are in each month. Use a pen to indicate the 12 months on each knuckle. Sorry, and space between. I did stop short because I was just like, fucking 8? What? But in between. The month that falls on the knuckles have 31 days. The months that fall in the space have 30. Or 28 for February. You know what? Look at a fucking calendar. That is stupid. Write those letters across your hands. Use a foil tent to prevent food from drying out. For extra flavor and moisture, let the meat rest for 10 minutes under a loose foil tent to help keep it warm and moist. That way it can soak up its juices evenly. Oh yeah, we're gonna soak up some juices tonight under that tent. That's aluminum foil. By the way, after you're done with that, you can turn that into an awesome little beanie deflector hat where they can't read your mind, the reptilians. Just saying. Crayons for emergency lighting. Put crayons in a glass cup or plate and light. They will burn for hours. I don't know about that. I mean, I don't doubt that they wouldn't burn. They're wax. But for hours? For a crayon? Or a box of crayons will last you for hours? Are we talking 64 count? What? We are actually at the end of this page, and I'm not going any further. We are not. We are going to go ahead and continue on to our next page. But thank you very much, Life Tricks, for your bullshit life hacks. Thank you. Welcome back to the trailer park. I said before that we would come back sometime and check it out a little bit more and read a little bit further down there. And I am finally making good on that. So, that being said, let's get down, because we've read through this before. Went through a lot of this, actually. God, unfortunately, more than what we should have. I don't think we made it to the cop, so there we go. And of course, God, reading this is fun too, right? If you don't remember, the way this is wrote is epic. Could not have been done better. We got our own sheriff at the park now. He don't do much, but he sure does eat a bunch of donuts because he gets them for free. He took the test to be a county sheriff, but only got a 50%, and he flunked out of mall cop school. I know this because Nancy told me, and she knows all about what the sheriff everywheres do. God, I read that a little too well for being so long. This is my school teacher. She was a man once. What the fuck? It's the first thing you lead with. What? This is my school teacher. She was a man once, but she got a sickness that made her change. She is cool and does modeling for magazines that are so good that the store has to hide them under the counter to stop people buying them all. That fucking picture, man. That fucking picture. This is my cousin Dolores. She lost all her teeth because she sucked on a beater after she made a cake, and the crazy Andrew turned it on. It's funny to watch her eat candy like barley pops. We have to put plastic wrap on her to stop the spit getting on her clothes. It's fucking horrible. And some poor kid had their picture taken and put up there. This guy is named Fred Nukas, who played some music for us at the Park Pavilion. But I think he is a real good singer, and I like his music. I hope he comes back real soon. But my brother says he's working in New York for a guy on a radio station now. I don't know. If you see him, tell him we want him to come play some more, 'cause he rocks. If you see him, let him know. This man's name is Tom Tweed. We know 'cause he left his wallet in the bathroom. He drives a noisy red hot rod. We always find him naked in the house sometimes. He sings a whole lot too. When Daniel, who sucks at HTML, it's his brother, I got bored and we play Find the Naked Man. What the fuck? We get bored and go play Find the Naked Man. And that's the Naked Man. Why would you? Why would you do that? You and your brother Daniel. Me and my brother Daniel, who sucks at HTML. This is my homeroom teacher, Mr. Fonseca? Mr. Fonseca. With the home ec teacher, Mr. Dudley, who's wearing the same suit he wore to old lady Periodowski's funeral. These pictures were taken at the prom. It's so fucking bad. It's like screwing me up. Now I'm starting to... Later on, Mr. Dudley disappeared with Eva, the prom queen. Here's a picture of when they were still there. Afterwards, we found him in the parking lot, and Mr. Dudley was waxing her car for her. He had already changed her oil and was supposed to do the brakes too. That Eva must know something she ain't supposed to do. What the hell? Oh yeah, this is my mom. She had her 15th kid. We sold the kid. She only keeps the ones with all 12 fingers. She's all dressed up in clothes she stole from Gavin's mom's laundry line. Hee hee hee. Anytime a guy says hee hee hee. This is my Uncle Steve. He catches funny like a girl. Mama says it's 'cause he has 12 fingers like me, but can catch real good, so I don't think that's why. Is that Photoshop? That's gotta be Photoshopped. Naked Man. There's another Naked Man. Oh, this is apparently, I guess this is what you find when you lose the game. Naked Man. I keep finding some naked men. These are my photos of them. This one's got clothes on now. They are usually sleeping on my mom. Oh, because she's real comfortable like, well, wait a minute. Well, that's Daniel. That's what Daniel says. Okay, that took an odd turn, didn't it? Yeah, a little bit. What the hell? Some of them want me to sit on their lap and pretend like we are driving along a bumpy road. I don't do that, though. This man wouldn't stop screaming. He drove me nuts. He wanted me to use my toothbrush, so I gave him Daniel's to use. He wanted to use my toothbrush. Oh, my bad. This is Howard. He used to be my friend, but got killed when he tried to wrestle an interstate bus after he sniffed some gasoline. Don't go sniffing none of that stuff, because it ain't good for you. Oh, poor Howard. What the fuck is going on? This is another naked man I found in my mom's room. I have started collecting photos of them. I like the internet and I like my trailer park because it's fun and a lot of stuff happens here. It's getting scary. These are the two kids we throw stuff at. There used to be 3, and now Mama says we can't throw heavy stuff no more. This is their mom. She runs the trailer park Christian group. She sings a lot and intercourses with Jesus and God. She got real mad at me one day when we ran out of poo paper and I had to use the Bible book she gave me. I think she wants me to intercourse too. She's in a move and you can click on her picture and see all about it. She ain't got no clothes on in the movie either. Don't click unless you're at least 28 years old. Sorry. Not this episode, folks. Not this episode. No. But that is it for the trailer park for now. Always a good read. Always fun. This is the Bible's lady's boyfriend. We'll come back later on down the road. We'll read some more about the Bible lady's boyfriend and the Bible lady and Mama and all the naked men keep showing up on Mama's bed, but I keep taking pictures of them apparently. That's kind of creepy, don't you think? Just a little bit. Moving on to the next. Okay, so this is going to be about the closest thing to a game we're going to have in this episode. Unfortunately, I know. I'll make up for it. I'll make up for it in 19, so, or 20. Get there. But anyways, this is Kern Me, or Kern Type. What you're to do is to take the letters and you're, oh, okay, apparently that's just, okay, that was my little tutorial. Now, you gotta guess at where the hell the letters are gonna be as far as where their spacing is supposed to be. And you can't move the end ones. The end ones are locked in place. But at 85, you can still see where it technically should have been. It's apparently an accuracy on your spacing or whatever. But I don't know. It was a neat little thing. I feel like that Y is too far over, but no, hell, freaking gave me 100. I can see a little blue there. I can see a little bit of the blue, but damn, I guess I did just about nail it. Nice. Oh boy. This one looks like a whole shuffling process. Yeah, you think? We're going to go for it. Oh! Still got 86 out of 100 as far as their scoring system goes. But that second L was way off. Ooh, this looks fun. At least, you know, when they're all in one side and I don't have to like start shuffling both sides. Now I feel like I'm way too far over. Well, I still got a 92 though, but okay, you know, it's its scoring system, so I don't even know what this word is. Oh no, it still gave me 100. I see quite a bit of blue on that V, but I'm not gonna complain. Anyway. I'm kind of curious about some of these words. I'm actually getting pretty deep. I'd say I'm doing pretty well. Out of all the games for me to do well at this. What do you think? Yeah, like I can hear you. I think that looks alright. No! No! Wow. I was way off. I mean, I nailed the U and almost got the T just on there. But these three in the center, definitely no. Oh my gosh. Gargantuan. Almost. This has got a lot of letters in it. Hopefully. Way off. Only a 43 out of 100. Toronto. Oh, 60. Yeah, that one wasn't even close. I mean, it was close, but not close enough. Xylophone. Yay. $61. So it's my finish, 81 out of 100. That was current type, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and move on to the next. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is a site that is something I stumbled across, and it is apparently just simply a list of ways. This page here is a list of ways to simulate Navy life at home. So, I don't know, maybe you're thinking of joining the Navy, something to look forward to, or if you want to find ways to reminisce in the good old days. I don't know. I was never in the Navy, so I can't verify this 100%. But I did have someone that I do know personally that was in the Navy, and he did say some of these did sound very, very accurate. So we're going to go ahead and jump in there, and we're going to get started with number 1. Lock all friends and family outside. Your only means of communication should be with letters that your neighbors have held for at least 3 weeks, discarding 2 of 5. Number 2. Surround yourself with 200 people that you don't really know or like. People who smoke, snore like Mack trucks going uphill, and use foul language like a child uses sugar on cereal. Walk out into the street of the city. Hey, there you go. I don't know, that didn't sound so bad so far. Number 3, unplug all radios and TVs to completely cut yourself off from the outside world. Have a neighbor bring you a Time, Newsweek, or proceedings from 5 years ago to keep you abreast on current events. Number 4, monitor all home appliances hourly, recording all vital information, i.e. plugged in, lights come on, when doors open, etc. Well, that sounds like fun. That sounds like fucking... Do not flush the toilet for 5 days to simulate the smell of 40 people using the same commode. That's harsh. So number 6 is lock the bathroom twice a day for a 4-hour period. Saying that you can't get into the bathroom for 8 hours. Okay, well. That doesn't actually even sound that bad. I'd sound like, twice a day for 4 a 4-hour period. Like I'm going to the bathroom every 2 hours. That's a weak bladder. So, number 7, wear only military uniforms. Even though nobody cares, clean and press one dress uniform and wear it for 20 minutes. Number 8 is cut your hair weekly, making it shorter each time until you look bald or look like you lost a fight with a demented sheep. Work in 19-hour cycles, sleeping for only 4 hours at a time to ensure that your body does not know or even care if it is day or night. Number 10 is listen to your favorite CD 6 times a day for 2 weeks. Then play that music that causes acute nausea until you are glad to get back to your favorite CD. Fuck. Number 11. Cut a twin mattress in half and enclose 3 sides of your bed. Add a roof that prevents you from sitting up. About 10 inches is a good distance. Then place it on a platform that is 4 feet off the floor. Place a small dead animal under the bed to simulate the smell of your bunkmate's socks. Nice. Sounds excellent. Number 12. Set your alarm to go off at 10-minute intervals for the first hour of sleep to simulate the various times the watchstanders and night crew bump around and wake you up. Place your bed on a rocking table so that you are tossed around the remaining 3 hours. Make use of a custom clock that randomly simulates fire alarms, police sirens, helicopter crash alarms, and new wave rock band. Nice. Number 13 is have week-old fruit and vegetables delivered to your garage and wait 2 weeks before eating them. Oh. 14. Prepare all meals blindfolded using all the spices you can grope for, or none at all. Remove the blindfold and eat everything in 3 minutes. Number 15 is periodically shut off the power at the main circuit breaker and run around shouting fire, 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 and then restore power. Number 16, at least once a month, force the commode to overflow to simulate a black water system boo-boo. What? Buy a gas mask and smear it with rancid animal fat. Scrub the face shield with steel wool until you can no longer see out of it. Wear this for 2 hours every 5th day, especially when you are in the bathroom. What the fuck? Why would you do that? Ew. 18. Is it that bad? 18. I don't even know what that's referencing to. Study the owner's manual for all household appliances. Routinely take an appliance apart and put it back together. Yeah. That'd be fun. Fun. Remove all plants, pictures, and decorations. Paint everything gray, white, or the shade of hospital smocks. Scrubs. Number 20. Buy 50 cases of toilet paper and lock up all but 2 rolls. Ensure one of these 2 rolls is wet all the time. Number 21, smash your forehead or shins with a hammer every 2 days to simulate collision injuries sustained on board Navy ships. When making sandwiches, leave the bread out for 6 days until it is hard and stale. That's croutons. It's like croutons. Yeah. At least you want to have a floppy sandwich. Number 23 is every 10 weeks, simulate a visit to another port. Go directly to the city slums wearing your best clothes, find the worst looking place, and ask for the most expensive beer they carry. Drink as many as you can in 4 hours. Take a cab home, taking the longest possible route. Tip the cabbie after he charges you double because you dress funny and don't speak right. Number 24 is use fresh milk for only 2 days after each port visit. And port visits were what, like every 10 weeks? Yeah, damn, I mean, what, like powdered milk isn't even okay? Keep the bedroom thermostat at 2 degrees Celsius and use only a thin blanket for warmth. Actually sounds kind of comfortable. So, number 26 is ensure that the water heater is connected to a device that provides water at a flow rate that varies from fast drip to a weak trickle, with the temperature alternating rapidly from -2 to 95 degrees Celsius. Damn, 95 degrees Celsius, huh? That's a burn right there. Number 27, use only spoons which hold a minimum of a half cup at a time. Repaint the interior of your home every month, whether it needs it or not. Number 29, remind yourself every day it is not a job, it's an adventure. Number 30 is mix kerosene with your water supply to simulate the desal plant on the ship picking up JP5 in the intake. If a lit match thrown into your coffee pot doesn't ignite it, add more kerosene. What? Number 31, stand outside at attention at dawn and have the poorest reader you know read the morning paper out loud. Be sure to have him skip over everything pertinent. Number 32, every 4 hours, check the fluid level in your car's radiator. Check the tire pressure and replace air loss from excessive pressure checks. Be sure to place red tag on ignition stating danger, do not operate while you perform these checks. Inform your neighbor as to the results of these checks. Have him tell you to repeat the checks because he did not see you perform them. To tell you to repeat the checks. Okay, my bad. Because he didn't. I guess that's supposed to be your CO. I didn't see you do it. Go back and do it. Is that really? Alright, number 33 is paint your house gray. The exterior include windows except for rooms you do not frequently visit. I don't know. Frequently hang out in. Paint your car gray. Paint your driveway a different shade of gray. Everything's gray. Number 34, ladies and gentlemen, this is our last one for this list. Clean your house until there's absolutely not a speck of dust anywhere. Call on a stranger to come inspect your house. Ensure the stranger sees dust that has collected in the time it took you to find him. Stranger cannot leave until he finds irrational fault with your house belongings. So that was the first list I've shown you for the 34, and that was ways to simulate Navy life at home. I have no idea how accurate they are, if they're, if you've been in the Navy, if you're familiar with it, and you found, I think it was funny regardless, but it was very entertaining. But if it's actually accurate and you've been in the Navy, please leave a comment below and do let me know. Well, so that concludes episode 18. It was a little bit different because it had to do with the fact of my lack of internet abilities currently at the moment. Next episode, we'll be back into speed of what it was and more interactive playthings to find, stuff like that. Whereas this is I had to pull up basically my real quarry of freaking readables. Just because I didn't really have much to go on. But I still made it work, damn it. That all being said, though, thank you very much for watching. It was greatly appreciated. If you would and you enjoyed, please hit the like. If you want to keep watching more, there will be more always coming. So future content, you know where that subscribe button is. So, but yeah, if you dig it, smash them. Later, y'all.
Have you